beautiful souls. I'm Benj and this is Gab, and we are the New Earth channel, and today we're going to talk about the base chakra. We're excited to share with you our 7-part series on balancing and cleansing the chakra system.
We are really excited to dive in deep into all about the root chakra. And the root chakra is located at the base of the spine by the tailbone, and it really is the fundamentals of who we are. And we're excited to also share with you some really good tips and tricks for how you can balance out your root chakra.
When our chakras are actually unbalanced, they can be overactive or they can be underactive.
Yes.
Yeah.
The difference between underactive and overactive chakras is you can have low vibrational high energy and low vibrational low energy. The difference is high energy that is low frequencies are your things like anxieties, stress, anger, as opposed to low energy, low frequencies, which is your heaviness, your feeling unmotivated, your depression. So that is a term that we're going to be using a lot throughout this video. So the difference between high energy and low energy, both of a low frequency, is how we respond in the body.
So some characteristics of the base or root chakra. So in Sanskrit, the base chakra is called Muladhara. And it basically signifies anything to do with the physical world, our connection to the earth, safety, security.
It's also linked to our materialistic interests, such as money, as it is linked to our foundations in life. It could be around your career and also about relationships as well.
Yeah. So, we've talked about in previous videos that, we all have polarities, masculine and feminine. Mm-hmm. That also happens in our chakra system as well. So, our base chakra is actually masculine.
So in the root chakra, we can experience blockages or imbalances. And some of the blockages or balances on a low frequency, low vibration can be things like on a physical level, feeling heavy in the body, feeling drained.
Some illness that can represent itself in the body with a blocked base chakra is bladder problems, lower intestinal problems, things like vascular problems in your legs, arthritis in your knees, things like that. Yeah, constipation even.
Yeah, because it's all connected to the base of you, so it's really important to be aware of any kind of energetic symptoms that are showing you that your base chakra could be out.
So some emotional signs that our base chakra is underactive can be things like not feeling secure in your surroundings. Now that could actually manifest as in your relationships as well.
Yeah. Emotionally, the root chakra, if it is underactive, so low energy, low frequency, if it's underactive, you don't feel emotionally motivated. You can be quite apathetic at times, insensitive.
Yeah, it can bring on things like depression as well.
Moodiness. Yeah. You just feel this emotional drain. You don't feel like you want to be social. You don't feel like you want to be interactive with people. Yeah,
lethargic, I think I read as well. That's a big thing.
Fatigue, so it can actually affect your sleep.
So our base chakra is our first main chakra in the body, and there's 7. Now, if our base chakra is out or our root chakra is out, it's going to affect all the other chakras in our body. They're not going to be balanced. And if you think of a house on its foundations, if you kick one of them out or one of them's unstable, the whole house is going to collapse. So, if you think of your energetic system, it's going to actually cause all your chakras to be out. Yeah.
And spiritually, this is going to affect you in the way in which it's going to be difficult for you to tune in. It can be difficult for you to reach higher vibration. If you think like a tree, if the roots of the tree are not nourished, if they are not strong, then it's going to affect how much the tree can grow and how much the tree can blossom and be at its true potential. If your root chakra is out of balance, it can affect just how heightened spiritually you can go.
When our base chakra is unbalanced, we can also have overactive symptoms in our body that represent, emotionally and physically. And some of these are like being greedy, paranoia, being angry.
Aggression is one of the biggest things when it comes to root chakra, because it is such an intense fire energy that if your root chakra is overactive, you're going to feel irritated and you're going to feel aggressive and you're going to feel passive aggressive.
Yeah.
And you might feel manipulative. And this is where a lot of energies around frustration can really come through. And a lot of our inner children can get stuck in our root chakra. So we can hold on to a lot of resentment and rage from our past in our root chakra.
You know, some other things as well with an overactive base chakra is that you might be finding it difficult to let go of things in your life, not just material. It could be represented in relationships. Yeah.
Holding on to things, the root chakra, because it can really draw back into our childhood, we can find a lot of cords and karmas in our childhood, as well as reminding yourself that your ancestral lines are linked in your root chakra.
Yeah. Things like abandonment especially get lodged into your root chakra as well.
Yeah, so a lot of resentment can come up here. Yeah. So it's really, really important to be mindful of that.
Things like excessive attachments as well can be signs of an overactive root chakra, and also physical addictions to things. If you've got an addictive personality, whether you drink, you smoke, you
gamble,
take drugs, you gamble.
Yeah, or even just addictive personalities towards relationships and friends, or about yourself. Perhaps you're one of those people that have shopping addictions or spending addictions, or overeating. Because it is such a physical chakra point, we can find weight gain very common here because...
weight gain's a good one.
Yeah. So the root chakra, when it's overactive, it can be very excessive and it can be very demanding emotionally.
Yeah. You can also find yourself fearing change, not being able to move forward, getting very overwhelmed.
A lot of resistance, a lot of stress.
A lot of resistance and stress,
Yeah. Feeling just ultimately like the world is against you, know.
Feeling stuck in a rut and not being, able to move forward.
Yes.
Yeah. So some signs, Gab, of having a balanced root chakra, what are those?
So a balanced root chakra, as Benj was saying, is heavily around our masculine energy. So feeling in that leadership, that protector, that nurturer energy. And when you are really aligned with your root chakra, you feel very present and connected. You feel very grounded and in the moment. You can focus on really simple tasks and you can follow through with them. You feel stable.
Yeah.
You feel emotionally secure.
Yeah, and it's about, I think, really, being goal-driven, but, accomplishing things in your life.
Yes.
Being successful even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And feeling
taking that with ease,
Yeah.
Anything in life that throws at you, you take on that with ease.
Yes. Yeah. Feeling accomplished.
Yeah.
Feeling fulfilled and feeling whole within yourself, and humble and really grateful.
Feeling secure, in your home life, in your relationships.
Yeah.
Feeling secure at work, feeling secure financially.
Yeah, emotionally. Yeah. So when your root chakra is in an alignment, when you are balanced with your root chakra, you ultimately feel that foundation of your life really strong and your internal foundation really strong as well. You don't feel the need to win the argument. You don't feel the need to over project yourself, or you don't feel the need to be so short-tempered. You have a really good relationship with your emotions and you feel very grounded and present in your life. This can also be really good financially for you. You have a good control around your money and your spending, and you have a healthy relationship with the materialistic things in your life.
Yeah, and also, like, if your base chakra is balanced, then all your other chakras are going to flow a lot easier too, and you're going to be really open and be supportive of your feminine energy in the body.
Yeah. And just as well, you don't have to have everything in your life stable in order for your root chakra to feel stable. You don't have to think to yourself, I need to have this amount of money in the bank, I need to have a house, I need to have a good relationship in order for my root chakra. No. The root chakra is energy, so therefore it's all about starting with your energy. So this is where we're going to start sharing with you how to balance your root chakra.
Yeah, and when our energy's right and balanced in our body, what happens is, one, we're healthy emotionally, physically, spiritually, but we also manifest the right things into our life,
So if you would like to learn how to balance out your root chakra, we have some really cool, very simple techniques and tricks of how you can implement this into your life. So Benj, what are some really simple ways for our viewers to balance out their root chakra?
Well, probably the most obvious one is being grounded and grounding yourself daily. Things like physical exercise, outdoors is really, really important, which will, help balance your energy. Eating healthy foods, because it's a masculine chakra as well, spending time with that, men or people with a masculine core as well will actually improve the balance in your root chakra.
Yes, exercise is so important because it's such a physical chakra point. Getting your body moving, and because it does link a lot with your legs and your feet, getting that stimulation in your body is so important, because our root chakra, in order to flush out low frequency energies, it needs to be moving, and it needs to be moving down to the earth. So get yourself exercising, whether it's walking at the end of the day, whether it's starting your day with exercise. Get your body moving, get some stimulation in your body, because this is a great way to shift energies in the base chakra. And as Benj said, don't be afraid to connect with people, because it is really important for you to be allowing yourself to be connecting with masculine energies.
Some other things to improve the balance in your base chakra is to actually be goal-driven and accomplish those goals, So it's about breaking things down into small steps and actually doing them and accomplishing them. Now, someone just shared with me recently a good way to do this. We think about this and how boring that is and how arduous it can be, but what you can actually do is you can, if you've got a list of things, you can write them down, cut them up and put them in a jar, right? And then you pick one out per day, all right? Because then it breaks things down
that's a good idea.
Yeah, it breaks things down to do one thing at a time, right? And you don't have that stress over, I've got to do this and that or the other. And you just do one thing each day, and then by the end of the week you've accomplished what you need to.
That's really good.
It's just a simple technique.
So I need that in my life.
Yeah. So that's just a simple technique that we can share with you if you're not a list writer.
Yes. Another really good way when it comes to your root chakra, if you want to kind of go a little bit deeper into your base, is working through the inner child stuff.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. And of course there are people out there who can help with that, such as Benj and I. We are qualified practitioners that help individuals really work through energetic karmas and cords. But working through and just acknowledging these energies, because a lot of our inner children are here, and if we do not acknowledge our past and acknowledge our cords and our karmas and our inner wounds, they'll come up one way or another. So not forgetting to do the inner work.
Things also that can improve our root chakra are things like meditation, spending time in nature, things like sweat lodges. I think I've mentioned sweat lodges before.
Yeah.
Which is
breath work,
anything to do with connecting to the earth, but also the physical body.
Yes. Yeah.
And getting out of your thought processes.
And yoga.
And yoga is another big one.
Benj and I offer guided meditations that Benj actually writes himself, that does also involve infused Reiki energy and light language transmissions that I offer for you as well. And this is what you can purchase on Etsy, and it's a digital copy that you receive for life. So
the meditations are actually full of light language, but also affirmations and things like that. And it's really about, the way that I've designed them is that you're going to be able to obviously take them home and continue on with your healing journey. But it will give you indications of what you actually need to heal within each chakra. So, there'll be 7 meditations associated. And we'll start from the base and work our way up to the crown.
Exactly right. And again, the link will all be below. We also have a grounding and protection meditation up and ready to go for you to purchase. But again, check it out. All the details are below. So Benj and I are actually qualified practitioners and energy healers who help individuals with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I'm a qualified NLP practitioner, plus I do energy healing like Reiki. I also dabble in a bit of numerology, so I can do profiles and things like that. I am working on at the moment 2 programs about balance, and it's really about, I'm working on balancing the masculine and the feminine energy in the body, and that's really what we strive for, and I think that's what's really important at the moment. Everyone feels very unbalanced.
Yeah.
So my business is Ray of Light Health and Wellbeing. All the details will be down below, and yeah, my programs will be out shortly.
And I'm very, very excited for your programs. They're going to be amazing. So I am the owner of I Am Divine, and I run online and in-person sessions and packages to help individuals clear any low frequency or negative attachments in their field and in their homes as well. I also do a lot of work around light language activations and sacred womb healings. So I help a lot of individuals who perhaps going through any kind of triggers or energetic issues and wanting to really step into their power. And you can find all of our details in the description below. And in relation to Root Chakra, Benj and I both really help our clients to not only work through their inner children, work through their wounds, work through their karmas and their cords, but also teaching them how to ground down and how to implement natural and alternative methods in their life.
So if you find value in our videos, please like, share and subscribe. Click that little bell down below, and we look forward to sharing our next video, which will be on the sacral, and stay tuned for the meditation associated with it. Thank you. Love and light.